Здравствуйте, приветствую всех на канале LaeRReal. Может быть, кто-то подзабыл эту игрушку, как она меня бесила, но я продолжаю дальше записывать. Fallout 4 и чутка модов, естественно же. Без записи, то есть просто сам по себе я вот этот домик себе забасил, немножко уровень поднял, так сказать, чтобы сейчас сделать, вот, чтобы вот это поднять немного. И вот это. Я немного подснимался, построил вот эту хрень. Ну, вот эту хрень тоже построил. И все, по сути, больше ничего. Ну, тут ничего такого примечательного, можно сказать. Вот эта хрень вся. И тут. Все, больше ничего. Чтобы, можно сказать, у меня свое было, у них свое. Так, стой. Патрон поменять. Раз. Так, дальше револьвер. И дробыш. Да, везде все патроны нормально. Так, в прошлый раз у нас были... Точнее, мы завели друзей в подземке. И теперь мы выполняем дальше и цепочку квестов, чтобы сделать телепорт какой-то. Во, вот это мне надо сделать. Получается, сейчас мы что сделаем? Вот давай вот эту сделаем. Вот, закладку какую-то выполним. И дальше уже пойдем в технику как раз. Так, я просто думаю, я уже, по-моему, недели 2-3 не играл. Уже забыл, что к чему тут. Теперь надо сейчас опять по новой осваиваться. Но видео может опять на часа 2-3 выйдет, как обычно. Да, сейчас, чтобы было немножко веселее, я, можно сказать, буду пока что идти к месту закладки. А тут сразу телепортироваться, да и... Хотя, вот, говорим так, ТПшнусь. Просто времени это потрачено зря будет. Лучше сразу телепортироваться ближе к нему. Нора, что ли? Так, ну что, пошли. Кири. Достань винтовку, пожалуйста. Отвык, я бы сказал. Сильно отвык. Здесь ты, например, садишься, то есть на пробел нажимаешь и встаешь. А то по-другому. А то по-другому надо. Ну, а че, немного печалит меня сейчас. Мусорка в шарайбец, как всегда. Ух ты. Голова. Так, Аль, почему тут? Хм. Но это не колда, где там хедшот убивает однозначно. Хотя во второй колде там хедшот не убивает, то может просто насквозь пролететь. А это что у него там за пушка какая-то хорошая? Два выстрела в голову, он не умер. 3 выстрела в голову, он не умер. И 4-й выстрел не умер. Да, встань-ка, пожалуйста. Перезарядочка. Попробуй к нему залезть как-нибудь. Походка, блядь, нахуй. Что ты, блядь, сказала, сучка? Я тебя сейчас нахуй четвертую, блядь, если еще раз повторишь это. Лучше бы молчал, пизда ебаная. Hello, motherfucker. Да, сюда. Я просто хочу посмотреть, что у него за пушка там была. И просто же так вот 4 выстрела церпел. Надо же узнать, что это за пушка вот такая. В гранате у меня что находится? Мины. Криомина. Отлично. И модов. Вот это я пока возьму. Надо патроны взять. Нормально поход. Вот она. Окей, подожди, подожди. Тень что-то нет. Она с этим ходила? Хотя да, если 308, то есть он очень модернизированный сильно. И это еще. Первое и то и другое. Боевая. И еще хорошая броня. Есть еще что-то тут. Не больше ничего. Это еще есть. Так, погнали. Багантик керойда на лут. Ну, пойду за закладкой, блин. А то и долго брожу, блин, хуйню страдаю. И, естественно, лаги фоллаута, как обычно. Че? Я хочу. Бак. Ух, ебай его распидорасил. Он там, что ли?
You there, caravan or raider?
Че?
What?
I said caravan or raider. Which are you?
I really don't understand what you're asking.
Seriously? This is Bunker Hill. All the caravans in the Commonwealth come through here, and every raider outfit in the area gets protection money to keep their paws off the market and our homes. So there's only two types of people coming through here, caravans and raiders. Which are you?
Caravan.
All right, come on in and set up shop wherever you want. Remember, we get a cut of all your sales. Room and board ain't included.
Окей. Ну и куда надо?
These defenses are quite sturdy.
Да,
Welcome, my friend. Might I ask, do you have a Geiger counter?
Мой в ремонте.
Mine is in the shop.
You? I was expecting someone of the feminine persuasion.
Ты
You're with
охуел,
our
блядь, что ли?
mutual friends, yes?
Let's say I am.
Of course. You've just joined, haven't you? All you need to know is this is the first stop for all our new packages. So maintaining proper security here and preventing any unnecessary delays is crucial.
No one likes delays.
What are we talking about?
It's bad for
Вообще не
business.
ебу, о чем
My
говорим.
current package has been in my possession far too long. I'm supposed to deliver the package to someplace nearby, but raiders have complicated matters. So, if you could...
Facilitate delivery. I can do that.
We're supposed to make the delivery at night, so once you clear out the undesirables, we'll meet after the sun sets.
Хорошо.
I like it here.
Молодец. То, что тебе нравится тут.
I'm half tempted to join the railroad.
Hey,
All this shit.
you. Talk some sense into my numbskull son.
Why can't
Сука, еще, блядь. Одна хуйта. Называется, хотел поговорить с чуваком, блядь. Зацепил хуйню. Круто. Ой, блядь. Сука. Надеюсь, побыстрее как-нибудь эту игру закончится. Ну это жесть, блядь. Мало того, то, что эта игра подлагивает. Даже не то, что подлагивает, а оптимизация ужасная, блядь. Так еще, блядь, такие долгие прогрузки идут. Ну, вот серьезно, это один вопрос иногда вот возникает, когда у город, блядь, туда Diamond City, ой, не Diamond City даже, блядь, вот. Сейчас прогрузим. Вот что тут может, блядь, прогружаться, вот что, блядь, так многотребовательно тут. Вот что? Нет, дробыш. Ой, блядь, как же, сука, все тупо долго, блядь, все делается. С этой игрой закончу, колду вторую допишу и посмотрим, может, что какую-нибудь хорошенькую игрушечку, можно сказать, запилю. Может, олдовую, может, не особо олдовую. Посмотрим.
You there, caravan or raider?
Caravan.
All right,
I
come
saw
Ага.
them.
Все?
Do they have
Давай
two?
дальше. Да-да-да-да-да.
They went to great trouble to do this.
Да-да-да.
Haven't seen you
Молодцы, да.
before.
Давай сначала с этим
I'm
поговорим.
half tempted to join the
Hey,
railroad.
you.
All this shit.
Talk some sense into my numbskull son.
Если у тебя
Getting involved with
перекачанный
the
стероид,
railroad
блядь.
is just trouble.
Помогай
It's always
другим,
good
да.
to help people.
I have no problem helping people. Sense, though?
All I do here is help crusty old caravan hands, no offense, go blind off rot gut. At least the railroad's fighting the institute. And why not save sins?
Might as well go off and join the Death Claw Preservation Society.
Trying to save synths sounds noble to me.
I'm not alone in this, Dad.
Enough. We got customers.
Ага. Теперь я все-таки закончил с ними разговор, который я так и не начал. А теперь пойду с этим поболтаю.
Welcome, my friend.
Ага.
Might I ask, do you have a Geiger counter?
Ну,
Mine is in
ремонте.
the shop.
You? I was expecting someone of the feminine persuasion. You're with our mutual friends, yes?
That's right.
It's always nice to make new friends. You've just joined, haven't you? All you need to know is this is the first stop for all our new packages. So maintaining proper security here and preventing any unnecessary delays is crucial.
No one likes delays.
What are we talking about?
It's bad for business. My
Uh-huh.
I'm supposed to...
So I just need to wipe out a...
We're supposed to...
Все?
This looks like a good place to rest.
Угу. А теперь пошли выполнять задание. И куда там? Не близко. Съебись. Ну, я надеюсь, что скоро это закончится, блядь, мои мучения в этой игре. Да. Вот серьезно, блядь, вот что в этой игре может так лагать? Мне вот, кажется, непонятно это. О, заебись, там кто-то респаунился только что. О, слышу этих железных говнюков. Еб... Вот что, блядь, вот, сука, в этой игре может так лагать? Не понимаю все.
I have survived the hostility. Defensive countermeasures. Later, I will review these logs for relevant data. I suppose we should dispatch them.
Не позволю.
We are fighting? Why not a civilized discussion?
Эти дебилы кондуктор. Ну, пускай получше. Лишь бы мне не мешало. Пиздец, играли себя. Мне не треба. Давай, давай, перезаряди. Доволен? Не сгони, блин. Ты тут чё, блядь, сидишь ты? Это даже, блядь, не понял, кто это. И с кем же бой идет? Ну, спасибо. Дальше ждем. Ну давай так подождем. Там сказал, к ночи надо, вот. Я дочь жду. Привет.
Everything looks clear. This is H222. H2, here's the person I talked to you about.
Nice to meet you, H2.
Another person actually happy to meet me. This'll take some getting used to.
Remember what I told you, H2. I'll fire up the signal.
Давай. Пробуй.
And there. Time for me to go. Keep H2 safe. Someone will be here shortly.
Ну, ждем дальше, собственно. Ты чего? Ты вроде ничего такого не сделал, чтобы здесь это... Что-то исповедовать.
Easy there.
Don't shoot. Fixer, right? I heard about you. Walked the Freedom Trail, cleared out Switchboard. Glad you joined the team.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Right you are. Mine is in the shop. All good? Now, let's take a look at our friend. Hey, you okay?
A little rattled, but I've never been better. The other man, he said I shouldn't talk too much.
He told you right, H2. You'll need a real name and a new face, but we'll get to that. Oh, listen. There's more than raiders behind me. Afraid we need a little more help.
More raiders. Not a problem.
You headquarter heavies mean business. We need to get to Ticonderoga's safe house, my home. A lot of sense fresh off the boat crashed there until we smuggled them out of the Commonwealth.
Погнали уже.
Nice that you're willing to do that for us.
Yeah, I'm working off sands from misspent youth. I'll lead the way.
Пиздец, такой медленный. Капец. И опять лаги? Конечно же, блядь. Я обожаю лаги, блядь. Это смысл жизни этой игры, блядь. О, мне железо додает. Все? Где он, блядь? Ой, сука. Ну, куда дальше, дебил? Хуясь, это жесткий. А моя Кюри вообще сломалась, блядь. Прикольно. Ну, давай дальше. Ой, пиздец, блядь. Ну и...
Hey, high rise.
And we're here. All in the night's work for you agent types. Huh.
Конечно, естественно, обычно, блядь.
Just part of the service.
I think I'm gonna like you even more than Glory. If you ever need grub, bullets, or just a power nap, take the elevator up to Tycon. My house is yours. But right now, I need to take care of H2. Later.
Угу. Давайте, ребят, забацаем этот телепорт, каким бы он ни был.
Hey, Carrington.
There's been panic
Heavy's
about the
bloody
new things
traipsing
floating
around
in
at
the
all
sky.
hours. I take it the H-222 situation has been resolved? Of course, but there's yet more to be done. Since the fall of the switchboard,
Uh-huh. I'll get it done.
details await at the dead drop.
Угу.
Have a care. Odds are very good you're walking into something nasty.
And it's operating with the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are a formidable, highly advanced order. And they've come here to destroy sins. Shit. Spread the word. The Brotherhood are our enemies. There's no possibility of peace. Tinker
Okay.
Tom will be spearheading a fail-safe plan to deal with this Brotherhood. Codename Red Glare. But for now, we monitor them and keep them clear of our operations. The focus remains on the Institute. You've all got jobs to do. Do them.
I'm
All along,
very
bastards
busy.
have been teleporting
Unless-
personnel to the
Bye.
surface.
Ready to hand over the plans?
They can't do.
This is the big one.
Держи.
Here you go. Let's see what we need.
Hold up. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon? Shit. Must have been a real big kid. Oh, man. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Those Institute eggheads are crazy. And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
I knew you could figure it out, Tom.
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy. Psh, by the time you finish that, I'll have the rest done.
Nice work, Tom. Glad you're on our side.
Hey, tell that to Carrington, though. We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it? It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big. I know Pam was running numbers on a good site for a new safe house. It's got a workshop, good location, and the full blessings of her predictive algorithms. Once you set up the safe house, we'll drop off the materials there. Or you could build your own platform somewhere else, I guess. Your call.
Погнали. Не, давай моды строить дальше. Чтобы по сюжету продвигаться. Или там, или у себя, да? Ну, рассказал, где или где захочу. Где захочу. Так, вот эта кнопка вроде. Да. Так, наша платформа, где мы ее заебашить? Ну и здесь, конечно же. Как раз для нее место. Далеко вот туда-сюда прыгать. Прикольно. Быстро перекину, кстати. Tommy.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many.
You got the platform built yet? Tick tock, tick tock. I'm waiting for the good news.
I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blanks on the blueprints. We can actually build this crazy thing. The science of this monstrosity is wow. But fortunate for us, the ingredients pretty common. But there's 3 specialty items that I just can't grab from our safe houses. You find those, and we'll knock down the gates of hell.
I'll get started.
Yeah, the sooner the better. After you get the gettables, meet me at the build site.
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
Ну ладно, тоже быстро живо. Не хватает. Капец. Сейчас попробуем. Если еще получится. Ну, может, большие выигрыши.
Hi.
We need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
Все? Ну, все, больше чем. Я так сделаю. Просто я сейчас услышал ту музыку, которая была в самом начале, из-за которой мне репорт прилетел. Ждем пока что так. Ну и я стою как баран в середине поля. Ой, в середине этой хуйни. Что дальше?
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge element. Before we can make any plans, we need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the LaeRReal has. It's time we learn about Patriot.
I like the name. Sounds encouraging.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him, so we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Конечно же.
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice. So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synth, about the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF! We got it!
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now!
Ну все, я телепортировался. В институт, кажется, сколько. Здрасте, вот и я. Я не хочу ничего снять.
Hello.
Сразу что ли поугадал?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father.
Useless.
The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Ну, я нажимаю. Только ты можешь открыть, да. Хорошо.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Похитить, да. Дверь ты открываешь, блядь.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Да, я за 200 лет отморожен.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Немного думал просто над словами всеми.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these
Пиздик был
walls,
более квалифицирован, конечно.
dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Охуенные слова.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Хорошо. Можно идти? Это что было? Ты не против, я подсяду сюда? Ладно.
Got it.
Пранка с вирусом. Неплохой институтик так-то.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry,
Ты
sir,
тупой,
but
блядь,
that
сказали
supplement is
нет
no
ее,
longer
блядь.
available.
Useless machine. Doctor, I left a copy of the lab.
Да, умно, блядь. Нечего ответить, лучше оскорбить.
Hey, it's me.
А вот это, да?
So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The railroad's in the business of helping synths too. That makes us friends.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. At once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now.
Ну, идем.
You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense.
Да я привык к этому уже.
I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know? Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. He's a friend. He's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z1. He's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick. Right now, how many synths want to escape, C1? The ones I know for certain? 13. That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go. I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB. If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room? Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
И все?
Liam.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by
Ну,
cutting-edge
всё, старые
SRB
двери
security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Вот первый вот это. Пиздец ярко.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our...
Excuse me,
I wonder how
Doctor.
the Warwick family
Welcome.
is doing.
So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division.
I
I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing.
It's
It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Пойдем поговорим дальше.
Do you require anything?
Пока ничего. Ебать, бля, высоко. Высоко
There's a clean
сука,
floor.
стоит, блядь.
Are your visual receptors malfunctioning?
What?
Can you not see the...
I'm not even doing anything.
Hi, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
All systems nominal.
Окей. Я понял тебя.
You're here. Glad you made it.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Сейчас покажу, как там стрелять.
Doctor.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
What kinds of blueprints?
Mostly components for a new plasma pistol concept I've been toying with. High-energy weapons are sort of a hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Well, that was productive.
Excuse me, doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Хорошо.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. I hope all your needs are being seen to. You just let me know if they're not.
Не думал, что Ньютон будет белым. Ой, не то немного сказал, это перепутал в башке, сказал. Сейчас, я уже теперь думаю, как я должен был сказать. Точнее, что я думаю, как сказать. А, вот. Не думал, что Ньютон был белым. Опять не то. Сука. Не думал, что Ньютон был черным. Опять я путаю.
Hey, Doc. So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Окей. Интересная информация. Получается, сейчас новый уровень. Что мы сделаем? Хочу покачать. Ну вот можно. Ведь он фанатик. Найду какой-нибудь скриншот, его забацаю и закончу эту серию.
Subject identified.
Угу. Ну что, задание еще осталось. Ну пока вот еще мы пойдем пока с ним поболтаем.
Nothing to report, sir.
Хорошо, все, что тебе наложить нечего.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
If you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more
Правильно?
synths.
Я ничего
Now
со
that
своим
you've had a
компом
chance
ничего
to
не
see the
делал.
Institute firsthand,
Твой комп чистый.
what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia.
Типа под командованием
I'd
людей
like
они
you to
также не
join
убили
him
бы, да?
and reclaim that synth.
Sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicidal maniacs and ask this synth to come on home.
I didn't say it would be easy. But I'm confident that with a courser at your side, you'll have no trouble. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Хорошо. Первый надо снять какой-нибудь скриншотик прикольненький.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you have.
Ух ты. Броня синтов сразу. Возьму его. Ну чувак, блядь, кажется, скоро свою квартиру разъебет нахуй. А мне дохуя всего надо сейчас продать, блядь. Очень дохуя всего. А я им все равно редко пользуюсь. Возбудить. Ладно. Сейчас посмотрим этот шлем новый. Опять. О, нормально. Неплохо. Даже тут, блядь, намусорить успели. Я думаю, просто какой бы кадр найти, чтобы его заставку типа сделать и все.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Ладно, уж я где-нибудь сяду, вот тут, например. И закончу на этом. На сегодня. Что я сам вот найду кадр, чтобы вас не отвлекать. Чтобы у вас времени не отнимать. А сейчас только могу лишь сказать прощание. Да, ты пока почеши бровь, а я скажу прощание. Надеюсь, это видео вам, может быть, хоть каким-то образом как-то понравится. И могу лишь пожелать всего доброго и удачи. До свидания.